Alright, sports fans, it's lizard time! Or, more specifically, leopard gecko time! Gecko time! Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here, and it has been years since I've had any pet lizards, or more specifically, pet geckos. If you remember, I used to have a couple of fairly large tokay geckos, and they're horrible. They bite and they bark and so they're horrible. So why do I have this new gecko lounging around in my spider room, aka my home office? Well, she needed a new home, and I had a little extra space, so I'm going to take care of her for a while until I can find a new home for her. And unlike the spiders, we actually named her. She's Lily the Lot Lizard. Not the exact kind of lot lizard you were hoping to meet up with, but still. And really, I have a long history with geckos. When I lived in Japan, we'd go out at night and catch house geckos and turn them loose in the house, and they would keep the bugs down. And since those house geckos were really no more than 2 to 3 inches long, you would rarely ever see them. And really quick, let's talk about the habitat she is in. This is not one of the standard tanks that I use. This is the one she came with. No sense in rehousing her for a short period of time. Yeah, it'll probably be months, but still a short period of time to a lizard that can live 10 to 20 years. For leopard geckos like these, it's not best to use the coconut fiber substrate in their habitat. You can make them a little nest or a nesting area with that, that's fine, but the habitat should probably be a sandy material like this. Additionally, something I don't like, this has one of those under the tank heating pads. Years ago, we have had them catch fire. Well, they didn't burn anything down, but they smoldered and went out. Also, you will see a heat rock in here. I am not running the heat rock. You're not supposed to have heat rocks in lizard tanks. Snakes, they might be good for. Lizards, not so much. Lizards regulate their heat from the top of their head. So the heat comes from above them. They get too hot, they move to where it's cooler. When the heat comes from down below, they cannot regulate their temperature. They can't tell it's getting hot, and you'll cook them. And not like my friend Steve, who used to always meet up with his old army buddies, and they'd eat an iguana. They'd barbecue it. They'd go to a pet store, buy a giant iguana, the biggest they could find, and then they'd cook it. Ick. Yeah, and I know they did that by choice. When I went through jungle training, I wasn't even going to eat the iguana or the bats then. And here's these clowns doing it every year or so, just for fun. Well, I mean, in other parts of the world, yeah, they eat iguanas. Ick. I ain't going to do it. So, back to Lily the Lot Lizard here. In the 3 or 4 days we've had her here, she's starting to look a little better. Her tail is starting to fill out. You can tell they're not getting enough food if their tail gets really skinny. And yes, this is one of them lizards that can drop its tail. So when a predator comes up behind it, grabs it by the tail will, finger quotes, fall off. The lizard will run away. The predator will be happy because, wow, I have some food. It's going to eat the tail. And then in a month or so, the tail will grow back. That's the power of the lizard. Or the lizard tail, I guess. Alright, so that's it. This is Lily the Lot Lizard. It's a leopard gecko. It's not here permanently. It's just here till it finds a new home. And no, I'm not going to take it out of its habitat and let it run all over me or do anything weird because it's a lizard. Alright, what do you think? Cool or not cool? Yeah, the lizard's kind of cool. Definitely not as creepy as the black widow spiders, right? Alright, leave the comments in the comments section. As always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.